But we didn't know at that time it was part of a much larger global picture. But I knew we had to find out what was causing that.
Ramanathan was certain of one thing. The big drop in sunlight reaching the ground had to be something to do with changes in the Earth's atmosphere. There was one obvious suspect.
Almost anything we do to create energy causes pollution.
Burning fuel doesn't just produce the invisible greenhouse gases which cause global warming. It also produces visible pollution, tiny airborne particles of soot and other pollutants. These produce the haze which shrouds our cities. So Ramanathan wondered, could this pollution be causing global dimming? The Maldives were the perfect place to find out. The Maldives seem unpolluted, but for much of the year the northern islands sit in a stream of dirty air descending from India. Only the southern tip of the long island chain enjoys clean air, coming all the way from Antarctica. So, by comparing the northern islands with the southern ones, Ramanathan and his colleagues would be able to see exactly what difference the pollution made to the atmosphere and the sunlight. Project Indo-X, as it was called, was a huge multinational effort. For 4 years, every possible technique was used to sample and monitor the atmosphere over the Maldives. Indo-X cost $25 million. But it produced results, and they surprised everyone.
The stunning part of the experiment was this pollutant layer, which was about 3 kilometers thick, cut down the sunlight reaching the ocean by more than 10%.
A 10% fall in sunlight meant that particle pollution was having a far bigger effect than anyone had thought possible.
Our models led us to believe the human impact on the dimming was close to half to 1%. So what we discovered was tenfold.
Indo-X showed that the pollution particles were blocking some sunlight themselves. But far more significant was what they were doing to the clouds. They were turning them into giant mirrors. Clouds are made of droplets of water. These only form when water vapor in the atmosphere starts to condense on the surface of naturally occurring airborne particles, typically pollen or sea salt. As they grow, the water droplets eventually become so heavy they fall as rain. But Ramanathan found the polluted air contained far more particles than the unpolluted air. Particles of ash, soot, and sulfur dioxide.